screwed up. Make do with this. So we're gonna have to just pop them now. See if I can snag maybe something for 2 off the top here. It is a Lightning Helix. No lobster today, baby. Let's go. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode with Man and today's juicer is gonna be Lobster Boy. I don't know, I'm gonna call this Lobster Boy. So we are obviously gonna be building around Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut. Artifacts you control are food, so you can just, like, you know, gain 3 life at the cost of 2. Or for 1, you can sacrifice a food, deal 3 damage to each opponent's face at the beginning of each untap step. If you gain life this turn, untap the Lobster Citizen. So, if you notice, there's not a ton of new cards in this set, or not this in this deck. The only other one is the Rust Harvester. Exile an artifact card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 on it, and then deal damage equal to its power to any target. Now, this is powerful, but you don't always have an artifact in your graveyard, so to, like, just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to go in for, like, you know, Torch the Tower, or just kind of go for, like, the Splitskin Doll. Sometimes you don't have that power 2 or less, and you can actually just discard an artifact. Sometimes that does come up, but nevertheless, I do like the Splitskin Doll because obviously a lot of times it's just like a 2/1 with artifact that you can draw with. But this is kind of the best shell, in my opinion. Shell, kind of pun intended, because yeah, hey, you get it. But Ragost, I mean, I don't know how else you would really build around this. You want to deal 3 damage to each opponent. You also want to be able to have a little bit of life gain. You also want to have, like, artifacts laying around. So I think this is definitely the best type of I think I already said that, but let's just go ahead and establish what we got elsewise. We got Ojer, Axonil, Deepest Might, hilarious card. With the Warleader's Call, there needs no introduction. Creatures you control get 1/1. Whenever a creature you control enters, it deals 1 damage. If you do have Ojer, Axonil, I mean, maybe you can even, like, run 2 of these. I don't really know. Hell, let your dreams run wild with this. I just kind of whipped this up again. If you missed my last video, this is kind of just whipped up best of 1 from early access that I never really got to play. So I'm just taking this onto the best of 1. I usually play best of 3, but best of 1 today, baby. With this thingy, now it is kind of hard to, like, get going with it because it's a lot of mana. For 1, you have to sacrifice something, an artifact, deal 3 damage, and then if you have to gain life to also untap it. So sometimes it is kind of hard to get into. But with, like, Arabella, with, you know, honestly, just like the swinging with lifelink on the Enduring Innocence, there's that. But what I like about this is the gnome with Anim Pakal obviously goes well with our Warleader's Call. And the gnomes are artifacts so that you can use with Ragost to kind of clean up the thing. You can start cooking with Ragost with these little gnomes, and then you can fire the gnomes at your opponent's face. Like, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty cute deck. It's very coherent. It's pretty low to the ground. It's pretty fun. I don't know. Let your imagination run wild. If there's a better, like, shell, again, for Ragost, let me know. But I think this is definitely one of the best ones that you can run with it. And, of course, we got the Rust Harvester as well. So let's see if we can get some lobster broils here. Lobster, I don't know, lobster tails now. Let's give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs that do help out the channel financially. Thank you so much to them to allow me to continue doing this. I will just make another shout out. If you're seeing this on YouTube, it's probably like Friday or something. I will not be streaming until the next Monday. Unfortunately, I am at Gen Con, Indianapolis 2025. But it is what it is. We're going to have a good time here. I may have some things in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, join the Discord because it's free to join, and I'll talk to you in there. So, without further ado, keep in mind that only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Alright, Bull Boxer Inc. 99. What a name. A lot going on there. Let's get it. Chocobo, do we need to actually torch this tower? Probably not. At least we can go for 1 more turn, I think, right? Get the Splitskin Doll up. As long as they don't go for, like, Tifa or whatever the hell, I mean, we could probably be okay. But we'll see. Bushwhack. Oh, they actually go for a land instead. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. So, we could just be greedy and go for Splitskin Doll. I'm probably going to do it. Because I'm greedy. That's why. Alright. So the Ragost little Deft Gastronaut does take a little bit of setting up here. So, on the draw versus aggro deck, not the greatest, but this actually isn't that bad. And we can step our little Gastronaut dude. Still going for Torch the Tower. And this isn't that bad. Got a torch. I don't think we even really need to go for the bargain. No, I don't think so. Let's just do this now, because I know they have protection. They usually have, like, Snakeskin Veil and stuff like that, so I would definitely prefer to do it while they're tapped out. But this isn't that bad yet. Traveling Chocobo, yeah. We're going to take at least one hit here. Birdie. Yep, we'll take one hit here, but now we have at least our blocks up, so... Anim Pakal. Alright, so we can sacrifice this little dude. Oh boy, what do we do with this thing, huh? We can... I think we're going to pay the 2 life. I'm going to be a little greedy here. If they don't have trample, I can be a little bit more greedy with my life, I think. So let's go for Nesting Bot. Probably into Anim, I think, right? Oh, we screwed up. I screwed up? You need one. Okay, yeah, you need one for the Gastronaut here. Okay. Oops. So we're already kind of screwed up here. Let's see if I can kind of make do with this. So we're going to have to just pop him now. See if I can snag maybe something for 2 off the top here. It is a Lightning Helix. I mean, okay. We get bailed out with our little Gastronaut dude. No lobster today, baby. Let's go. Obscurious. Well, I'm curious what you're running there, Obscurious. Got both Anim Pakals in our hand. There it is. The lovely lobster dude. I'm going for right for the Percussionist. I'm going right for your throat, baby. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Alright, got some new lands here. What do we got? Duress takes away my Lightning Helix, which is kind of sad. Another Percussionist. Let's get him down, baby. Ragost. Deft. Gastronaut. Alright, so now with Anim Pakal, if our little lobster dude lives, we do create food. They are gnomes. Gnomes are food. Don't kill my lobster dude. Don't do it. Look how cute he is, man. Don't do it. Oh, stock up? Alright, so at least not this turn, huh? Alright, Foundry, this is a no-brainer. We could use Ragost to, like... Nah, let's not get cute here. Anim Pakal, do your thing. So no lobster dudes yet. But now we at least have the option now. Now we can sacrifice a gnome. We at least have the option. It's on the table. So now I'm not swinging in with Ragost, because now we can deal 3 damage to each opponent. I guess I could go for Percussionist, but I'm a little bit nervous about a deadly cover-up. So let's not do that yet. Long goodbye. So Anim is dead. Sad. But at least we left out a gnome for the Ragost. Did I get any pre-release? No, I am going to Gen Con though, so obviously that's the way I will not be around. So hey, I will be having plenty of EOE stuff there. But no, I did not go to the pre-release, sadly no. I destroyed target artifact. Let's go and use the lobster dude now, because he's dying, sadly. I'm gonna use the Percussionist. So this is only the beginning of the end step here. Let's go ahead and hit the Percussionist. Maybe we need a little bit more juice on top here. So deal 3 damage here. We got the Clockwork Percussionist, and now our little dude's going bye-bye. That's fine. We don't need the artifact to get us life yet, so... And this is until the end of our next turn. So I don't think it matters a whole lot, right? We just go for this, and then we go for a Anim Pakal next turn. Sure. If they have Deadly Cover-Up, again, these Percussionists are looking pretty good. They sold out most places. Really? I mean, for Final Fantasy, I know they did. I'm trying to think of what other sets they had that sold out. But just like clean sold out, I know the Collector Booster. I'm more of a Collector Booster person. So I know those are always sold out. I couldn't get any Tarkir Collector Boosters. Those were sold out like immediately. I think we go for Warleader's Call. Hopefully they don't counter this with like an Exhale. I think it's a little bit more important to go for the Warleader's Call rather than anything else. Because now we get this down. Okay, okay. Are we dead? Hold on, what? Clockwork Percussionist will allow us to get something going on here, but I forgot what this card does. Destroy all creatures, then we mill a lot. So hopefully we don't get into a whole lot of lands here. I think we're actually just good to go with just a Lightning Helix. Okay, that card is absolutely sickening, but I think we're still good to go here. Nesting Bot should just do 1 damage, and then we just Lightning Helix for the win. Yahoo! Easy money! Alright, here we go. Cute card. We got there, though. Well, if it isn't the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Hello. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. I got the Rust Harvester. This is such a cute little card. Chocobo, yeah, you're kind of cute. I'll give you that. You are kind of cute. Kind of. I guess I could probably get away with like pay here. We're going to have to shock this in. I don't even care. Alright, so this deck, obviously we know how this deck plays. They're just extraordinarily aggro. Don't have any removal in my hand either, so our little like mid-rangey stuff here looking a little bit subpar. No removal either. Let's get our little lobster dude out, and hopefully they just don't go bananas with Tifa. So that is usually what they do, and they kill you on turn 4. Yep, haha. Chill, 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 chill. Chill. Please chill. No chilling here. So I can at least chump block the Chocobo. I mean, honest to God, I could actually just go for a double block here. I think you have to. You have to shell out here, otherwise the Tifa can kill you. But even like a Snakeskin Veil, we still get the kill. And that's all I care about. If they just have indestructible, this is just the game. Sure. It sucks to lose my lobster, dude, but I mean, you have to take the trade there. You're on the draw. I mean, you just have to. Into another one. Hell yeah. Damn it. God, maybe we should have gotten the Harvester, but we just don't have any time. Just don't have any time for the Harvester, sadly. Chocobo. If we can make a trade with Tifa, I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, I suppose. If they have Snakeskin Veil here, then we just cry. No? Alright. I had my hand over the concede button. That would have been the game if they just Snakeskin Veil there. Alright. I mean, we're trying here, right? Warleader's Call into, I guess Harvester's okay. Deals its damage equal to any target. We can kill a Chocobo with that, I suppose. We'll still get the draw from the Innocence, so we're trying here. We're trying. We'll take 1 hit at least, but... Is this the most aggro deck in the format? I don't know. I think it kind of might be, right? What is more aggro than mono green right now? Oh god, please don't go crazy. Honest to God, this isn't that bad. I mean, I'm almost tempted just to take the trade here. I guess we probably shouldn't though, right? Exile target artifact from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 and then I deal my damage equal to any target. I mean, that's pretty damn good. We do have one. So I think we're just pigeonholed, sadly. I don't know what else we could do here. Yeah, it's got 3 power anyway. I think it's just boring and not fun and not interactive, but like you have to throw up the block here. I mean, you just have to. Especially because they have another Chocobo. Because they have another Chocobo, you're just forced into that play. So let's go for Percussionist. See if we can maybe snag into something here. So not really wanting to attack. But worst case scenario with the Percussionist, we can grab something else, which we are going to be able to. So, call. And we have to swing in. I'm not going to swing with the Percussionist anyway, so let's just do this. I'd rather have a blocker, because this Chocobo is eventually going to get huge. I mean, we're doing the absolute giga maximum for being on the draw here, and we're still, like, not looking great, but we're like, doing the maximum here. In terms of efficiency, it's just a tough matchup. Well, I mean, just on the draw, it's just tough. There's no way around it. And then we're going to go in for untapped land into Clockwork Percussionist. And then I'm going to block with this Percussionist on the Chocobo. You could have made the case, like, should we swing in there? But I don't think you do. In case they have, like, Fable Passage, Bushwhack, yada yada, and then they just kill you. So I think we need at least 2 blockers here comfortably. What's so bad about Fable Passage is that it resets the top of their deck so they can actually find another land. Potentially. So, I mean, do I actually take the block on this? They haven't shown me any sort of combat trick yet. This might be our win condition, though. Like, I might just, like, take the risk here. I think Anim Pakal is kind of our win condition, no? It'd be kind of risky to put this into harm's way. I don't know. Let's just try it out. It's probably a mistake. I'm already regretting this mightily. I wasn't regretting anything. How the hell did we win that? 5, 5, 3, 7, 8, 0, 0, 8. I wonder if that's like a reference to something. Boob? Calculator boob? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this. We'll find our little dude eventually. We're going to top deck into my lobster dude. I just know it. Cecil. Alright, well. Probably going to have to swing into the Cecil here, so. Clockwork Percussionist into you. Probably will have to just use the Percussionist rather than the Innocence, even though this is kind of icky. It's kind of icky. It's icky, Vicky, ew, ew. That's what this is. Because, like, what do? I need the nesting bot for the Innocence, I think. But I also want to just do this now. Maybe it'll be a land. Oh, but it's a tap land, so. Anim Pakal. So, yeah, this is maximum ickiness. Like, max icky. If I go for Parlor to use the value, then we can't go for Anim. I'm going to keep the Anim, and we might just say screw it on the Parlor. So we lose out a little bit of value. Kind of sucks, but it's alright. Been putting together that Jund list. Thinking of Transmutation Font to act as Toolbox Tutor. Transmutation Font. I'm drawing a blank here. Is that... Man, what is that? I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and for this. I think we want to go for Enduring Innocence first, as weird as that is. Let's go for Enduring Innocence first. No matter what happens with the nesting bot, we'll still be okay. We're going to lose out on this Parlor value, which doesn't feel good. We lose out on a little bit of value, which is the whole point of doing that, but we got to play our stuff, so. Okay, what is Transmutation Font? Is that the big artifact? I forgot what it does. I know it's a big artifact thing. Poison the water. Target opponent reveals their hand. You just discard it. I mean, that's within reason, right? Alright, so we're making do here. So we're basically in top deck mode because the stupid bat. Sacrifice 3 different... Wait, what the hell? Wait. Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, so what is going on here? I mean, we still get the draw. Like, this actually did not really hurt me that bad at all. Okay. Warleader call number 2. I guess we could go for Delney. Delney allows us to draw, so. Enduring Innocence is not a creature yet, so. That is kind of the thing here with the Warleader's call. I don't know. Sacrifice 3 different names tokens to search your deck for an artifact. I'll have to look at that. It's not ringing a bell. Sacrifice 3 to search your deck for an artifact. That is not ringing a bell at all, like, whatsoever. Damn. I'm usually pretty good at that. I know, like, most of the cards, but... Warleader's Call, again. Let's get it, baby. Sacrifice 3 different names. Yeah, from Big Score. Okay, I think I am remembering it. At least, man, now it's killing me. That's killing me, man. What is that? So they're not gonna win a race, so I think we just keep up this Lightning Helix. That's that's what I remember it by. Make a blood token. Okay, that's definitely what I remember it as. It makes a blood token, 2 other kinds to sack. I have to look that up because that's now I'm like kind of. Now I'm just thinking here, like, what is that? Do I go for Lightning Helix on this damn thing? I don't think we need another Warleader's Call. I could just Lightning Helix their face. I'll probably just Lightning Helix their face, I guess, because then the Warleader's Call is basically just like lethal. If I find any creature here, which we do, Little Lobster Dude. So Little Lobster Dude is not really how I like to win with the Warleader's Call. We want to kill him with the Lobster Dude, but I guess our Little Lobster Dude wins, so a win's a win. Magic Johnson. Not every single day you get to play with NBA legend Magic Johnson. Hello. Alright, Magic Johnson's rocking the Azoria sleeves. That makes me a little nervous. We'll be okay, right? We'll be okay. J Money, you played against Sasha Obama? Is that, I'm assuming that's the daughter's name? I would assume, right? Guess we're playing with all the celebs today. We'll go Nesting Bot first, right? No need to take pain. They could be faking me out here. They could be playing mono red. And then I pay this for no reason? Oh, wow. Well, this ain't Azorius. What the hell is this? Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets XX until a turn with this creature's power. Okay. I don't think I really need... I don't need to torch this, right? Come on. Come on. I don't need to torch this yet. You're just a little mite. You're just a little mite. But are you a mighty mite, I guess is the question. Daughter is Amalia. That one kind of rings a bell a little bit more. I guess we can go for Delney. Delney doesn't do a whole lot unless we die, but I'm still going to go for it. I don't care. Delney, Streetwise, look out. I don't know if they've got maybe a buff or something. I don't know what's going on here. Don't get a whole lot to go with Delney right this second. Unless these die, which I guess it's worth noting. What you got, Magic Johnson? Magic the Gathering Johnson. I mean, if they block, now we get 2 triggers off of Delney. Not bad. What I like about this monkey dude is it's to the end of your next turn. So we'll be good on that. Oh yeah, baby. All right, hey. I assume they have a buff. Like they can't be having nothing here, right? Full bore. What the hell is that? Target creature gets +3/+2. Burst lightning. So now we don't get our double trigger, sadly. Alright, no double triggers for us. Got a little bit greedy here with the Torch of Tower. We have a removal, but let me take a good look at this. Target creature gets +3/+2. If that creature was cast for its warp, it also gains trample and haste until end of turn. That card's pretty good. I think you could probably make it do with something pretty crazy there. Alright, so we got Ojer. Sadly, cannot cast the Ojer. So I'm just going to swing in, and I'm assuming they've got another little buff trick, and then we're just going to go for Torch of Tower. Or maybe not. Okay. Sure. What's going on here? Opera Love Song. I think this is a pretty decent spot just to go in for Torch. I don't think I need you to be around here. What we got here? Screaming Nemesis. I don't really care that much. I do have Lightning Helix, but do I want to use Lightning Helix on the Nemesis? I guess. I don't really care about the gaining of the life here anymore. If they would shut off my life gain, whatever. That's fine. We're an aggro deck anyway. That's alright with me. Here's Ragost, Gastronaut. Here we go. All right, so I actually noticed that. I think that was the Streets of New Capenna. The little doo-doo-doo noise. But we can use Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut to pop them. That's kind of the point here with the Ojer Axonil. But here's the question. Do we just use you to pop? Ooh, we have the Warleader or Oyster there. Oyster, Lobster. All right, I cannot pronounce this. I cannot pronounce anything, but I especially cannot pronounce that. How you doing here? Let's go and keep this. We got our lovely Harvester and our Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut. Here we go. I'm paying the life. Let's get our stuff down, baby. All right, Harvester of Sorrow. What's kind of like about this the Splitskin Doll? Ooh, Cecil, huh? All right, double Gastronaut. Probably just go in for the Splitskin Doll, sadly. 3 damage to each opponent. We're gonna have to find a way to get out of this, so I'm gonna go for the Splitskin Doll instead. Just like I need my 3rd land here, and I'm not finding a 3rd land, sadly. Ask that question again. I got hit with an ad. Oh no. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said to you, Diapertron. I think I said you only strike on release days. You only strike on release days, man. In terms of calling me. Other people are probably not understanding what's going on. They're like, well, you only show up on release days. I'm like, that sounds awful. Either way, let's just go ahead and get down our Gastronaut. Alright, so kind of weird to go a 1-1 there. But I guess I'll swing in now, I guess, right? For anyone wondering, Diapertron is my buddy. Don't think he minds me saying that. I hope he doesn't, because I just said it out loud. But we are going to Gen Con, which is why I'm not going to be streaming. What time am I leaving tomorrow? Honestly, it'll probably be a little bit late. I'm thinking about recording all day today. And then tomorrow, I will probably record a little bit, because I'll have to do 6 videos. That's kind of the plan here. Let me just think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to record 6 videos, so I'm gonna shoot them all today, edit tomorrow, and then I'll leave for Gen Con Indianapolis. By the time this goes on YouTube, it'll be going on. All right, let's go for the Nesting Bot here. Nesting Bot gives a pretty good little 1-2 punch with the Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut. So I think I might as well swing in here, right? I have Menace. So I guess, actually, I don't know. I kind of maybe want them to burn themselves out with Bob here, right? So let's just chill. Yeah, let's use Gastronaut here to sacrifice the Nesting Bot to deal 3 damage. I swear, every time I play Bob, they always spike their lands. Oh, it makes me so mad. I'm like, you need to get burned here. Will you be out there by 5? No chance, Diapertron. I'm going to be real with you. No. And even if I was where I'm staying, I won't be out and about by 5. No, there's no chance. I'm just being honest with you. All right, Preach of the Schism. Let's go. Let's go Ragost here. Let's do the thing. We got our lobster dude out here. We're gonna sacrifice a food. Hit that 3 damage, baby. Come on, give me a land. No, give me a land. Man, what is going on here? No lands. System updating. Oh, crazy stuff's going on here. Rust Harvester. Let's go Clockwork Percussionist. And then sack the Percussionist and then try to hit a land, I suppose. All right, Lobster dude. Come on, Lobster boy. That is not a land. Ugh. Oh, it's so bad. Give me a land. No. Come on, hit. No, no. What in the world? What in the world? What the hell is going on? They spiked 2 lands off Confidant for no burn damage. No burn damage. And I cannot find a 3rd land. Like, oh my gosh, Shuffler, come on. Bucky, Gen Con is a convention in Indianapolis that I will be going to. I wish I had more information for you, but I kind of just don't. It's just like a tabletop convention in Indianapolis. It's pretty big. It's like, I don't know where it ranks in terms of like Comic-Con or whatever. I'm not really sure where it ranks, to be honest. But it is a pretty big event. But it's in Indianapolis. All right, if I don't get another land, I think we're just toast. I can't win. Oh man, now that is frustrating. Like, we could have showed off a lot of things here, but I mean, you can't you can't win with no land, so I guess they do have Conf Bob out here to burn themselves out. We'll try, but like it's basically over. Yeah. All right, we'll give it one more turn here. That is so frustrating. We had such a good start, a good little like opening here, but if you can't get into man, sadness, very, very sad. Oh man, pain, just absolute pain. I guess it's not technically over there. There's a smidge, right? There's a smidge of a way. If they're not running a whole lot of removal, then maybe. I don't want to kill the Confidant, because I think that's kind of the way we win, right? I guess this is a good sack outlet for the Gastronaut, so like I think we just take all this. I'm not even joking. I have to let the Confidant live, so yeah, whatever. Our only win condition is basically just like hoping, I don't even know. It's probably should just scoop here, but if they only have creatures, maybe we can burn them out, maybe. Unholy Index, and then they pop us for 2. Yeah, I think we're just cooked here. Oh, there's my land. Oh man, rough. Yeah. We're just way too late to the party here. That really sucks though, man. We have a really good start there. I mean, lands, what are you gonna do? Windward Win 55. How you doing here? If I couldn't say that 3 times fast. But I might not need to. So Tyler, yeah, you're best of 1 guy. You've come a long way. My little general philosophy, I definitely do play some best of 1. I'm not a complete best of 1 hater. Let's go get our little lobster dude out. Lobster citizen. But I generally do prefer best of 3 because usually best of 1 is so good at one thing. That's what makes best of 1 decks so great. Like Synthesizer, right? Synthesizer is just like, you know, makes the biggest creatures ever. It's just kind of hard to like get around them. It's really resilient. But then you have like Brotherhood's End or that new Ruinous Rage card. And you have like those, like, I call them middle finger cards. Same thing with like graveyard decks. Okay, well, if you've got a graveyard deck that just like cheeses something out on turn 3, well, now I can sideboard in the whatchamacallit. I guess, what do we do here? Do we actually go Innocence or Stall or Anim? Maybe I just get down the Warleader's Call, right? Sure, I don't know. We're gonna have a little fun today. Yeah, I guess that's just kind of my general philosophy. Like graveyard decks, if they just cheese something out on turn 4, you just lose. It's like, okay, well now I can sideboard in that sideboard card. It just feels like there's less cheese in best of 3. That's just my general opinion, but I'm not a best of 1 hater. All right, now that I got that off my chest, let me read this chat again. No need to be uncomfortable wanting to use a card in your list. Doesn't bother me. I didn't make the card. Oh. This is actually not ammunitions. This is more just like this is actually, as weird as this is actually like a red Ojer deck. So we're probably gonna use this anyway. But what I like about this is a Anim Pakal. Obviously the Warleader's Call. This is kind of a cute little combo that's been around for a while. But making these gnomes, it's actually worth noting. These little gnomes are actually artifacts. You can use the lobster dude to deal 3 damage with these gnomes. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to run this thing. I mean, if it speaks to your skill, best of 1, best of 3, you still hit mythic every time. Yeah, speaking of skill, don't look at that rank right now. Don't look at that rank. But I appreciate your kind words, nevertheless. All right, so we're looking pretty good here. I mean, Anim Pakal with an Enduring Innocence, just a dynamite card here. Here's the thing. With the Ragost, I think we want to deal 3 damage to each opponent, but we can also just swing with them instead. So I don't think there's really any sort of benefit to just doing that, right? So we'll just swing in. Draw some cards, Warleader's Call. We kind of seen this kind of combo. Warleader's Call. Hell yeah. Oh, we just win. Oh, we just won. Oh, that's phenomenal. Okay, we're looking okay here. Alright, got the Splitskin Doll. We'll see. I kind of wish I had something else here, but I'm going to go for the Splitskin Doll. I might just pitch the Torch the Tower here. I guess we could go for another land, but you need a little bit more land than you think here. Kind of greedy to pitch a land. I think we'll just do this. I'm not sure if we're going to need this Torch the Tower, but It just always feels like you probably need it at some point. I think we'll go for Warleader's Call to set this up. Alright, so we're not showing off any new cards here, which, you know, this deck doesn't have a ton of new cards, just honestly. So unless we get into our little Rust dude, or our Lobster dude, well, now I'm really glad I didn't go in for that Tortured Tower. Because we're going to have to kill you, Sephiroth. You're too scary. Alright, so I think I would love to Splitskin Doll here, but I think it's actually just going to have to be Nesting Bot. You know, come to think of it, I guess I could offer them the trade. I don't think they're going to trade this, but I guess we can try. I'd rather them do that. It's fine. I think we just wait, right? Yeah, it's not very mana efficient, which kind of sucks, but I think getting rid of Sephiroth is just so integral to their plan. So before they attack, we're just going to pop off the Sephiroth for sure. So that's also another thing too, is like, well, if they have, you know, the sorcery speed stuff, we can also just go for this, so. Alright, if it's going bye-bye anyway, we might as well kill the Sephiroth. Yeah, I think we'll keep the Foundry. Actually, I don't know. We're actually kind of clogged up in a weird way here, so I'm going to say no. When they swing with Seth, block the torch. No, hold on. Let's see here. You might be right here. Was that the best move? When they swing in, block. I didn't even want the Seth to go off because then they draw. That was kind of the whole thing there. But as long as Sephiroth's gone, hey, we're good. We're good. I think we just gotta go for Anim. Going for another Warleader's Call would be funny, but at a certain point, I think we want to get Anim and Pakal down here. Okay. We can only block with this little 1/1 dude, so if they don't have another Sephiroth, they might be in trouble here. This Splitskin Doll is really, really nice. Oh god, what is this? I forgot what this thing even does. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent chooses a creature they control and exiles. Let me read this again before I make a block. At the beginning of your end step, if a player controls no creature, sacrifice. I'm not worried about that. So whenever a creature dies, each opponent chooses a control. That's fine. I'll probably let this go then. Could go for another Warleader's Call or double Splitskin Doll. I think I'm gonna lean a double Splitskin Doll. We might draw something in pretty good here, so this is like a semi-hedge. Yeah, let's just try it out. I think we probably just win, right? I don't think I really care about this card. Is really cool though. I kind of feel bad because I just won. I don't know if I just won here. Yeah, I just won here. Didn't use any new cards, but I don't know. Warleader Call, always pretty fun. I do think that card has some potential though in the Sephiroth sack. All right, Gwent. Hopefully you're not too much of a pro. Please take it easy on me. All right, Clockwork Percussionist, Rust Harvester, Lightning Helix. Can we do enough with this? I think we can. I think we can. I guess we'll just get down the Harvester first, right? Interested about doubling seasons and weapons manufacturing. Yeah, the weapons manufacturing is there's so many different things you can do with it. Like weapons manufacturing is going to be a cool card to build around for sure. Intimidation tactics. Take away my percussionist is actually pretty bad because I don't have a whole lot of gas in this hand. So just left with a little Lightning Helix and what's really Arabella Abandoned Doll. The exile is the annoying part, right? Because if it wasn't exile, I can go in for Rust Harvester. It's kind of what I want to go into. Doubles the counters on the Viper. Had to come down with an insta-kill. Yeah, that would be nasty. Doubling Season, I think, is definitely playable in Standard. I was thinking about like I won't do this for a while because it's older cards, but doubling Season and like Felidar Retreat. I think that'd be kind of cool. So let's get down the Nesting Bot for sure, right? Don't think I need to drop down the Sacred Foundry just yet. I'll go for Nesting Bot and Arabella. Do your thing. And we still have the Lightning Helix, so... Arabella, 3 damage? I mean, hey, it's not too bad. Hell yeah. There we go. Unholy Index, fine. I'm just gonna Lightning Helix their face. I'm not even joking. They're still at least 1 turn away from being able to go for the Ritual Chamber, so... Pretty greedy there. And we got Anim Pakal! Let's go! Make sure, oh, no, hold on. Make sure this resolves first, right? Yeah, I think, right? Yeah, we do 5 damage now. Okay, now it's just over. Okay, hell yeah. No new cards there? Oh, I guess the Rust Harvester, but... Yeah.